Jai Gurdatta. The marriage of Uttara and Abhimanyu was performed on a grand scale. 4 days have elapsed. One day, Dharmaraja, followed by his brothers and his sons, visited the court of King Bharata. There, King Drupada, Srikrishna, Balarama, his brothers, and other invitees to the marriage were chatting with each other. Let's see now.
We all know that Dharmaraja was cheated in the game by Shakuni. He was robbed of his kingdom and sent to the forest. The agreement is honored, and now Pandavas have to get their due share of the kingdom back. We have to consider what is good for both parties and what is righteous. The entire Kuru kingdom belongs to both Kauravas and Pandavas. Both are entitled to rule it. I will tell my opinion. The Pandavas had always had a regard for truth. They have fulfilled their promise in all respects, so they should get their rightful kingdom back for them to rule. What Suryodhana is now thinking is not exactly known, nor what he may do. Therefore, let a person virtuous, honest, and respectable, an able ambassador, set out to beseech them mildly, for inducing them to give half of the kingdom to Yudhishthira. If Suryodhana agrees to our proposal and gives back half of the kingdom to Pandavas, it is well and good. Otherwise, we will think about the further course of action. If Suryodhana is consolidating his army to conquer Pandavas while they are helpless, I request all of you to express your solidarity and extend your army to Pandavas. Only then will Pandavas be ready for the war with Kauravas, should there be a need.
What Sri Krishna said is just and proper. I entirely agree with him as it is righteous. We can pacify both sides this way. Pandavas lost a half share of their ancestral kingdom. Now they are claiming it. It would be better if Suryodhana gives back the half share of the kingdom and satisfy himself with the remaining. With this proposal, no harm will be caused to anybody. Therefore, we have sent one virtuous person to Suryodhana with the view to amicably settle the matter between Kauravas and Pandavas. He should assert the words and mind of Duryodhana and explain the views of Yudhishthira. Because of his soft-mindedness, Yudhishthira was won over by Suryodhana. As Suryodhana was not well versed in the dice game, he deployed his uncle Shakuni to play on his behalf. As Shakuni was an expert in the dice game, he won the bet. Therefore, I will not find any fault in the behavior of Suryodhana and cannot blame him.
Is it right on your part to speak like this? What are you saying? Did Dharmaraja himself play the dice game with Suryodhana for fun? Did they not invite Dharmaraja and win the bet by playing fraud? As Pandavas have fulfilled the agreement, their half share in the kingdom should be given. To acquire the kingdom by war is a worship of a king. If Suryodhana gives us the due share in the kingdom, we'll receive it. Or otherwise we'll take the Kshatriya away.
Sataki, well said. Balarama's words are not acceptable. If Suryodhana does not give half share of the kingdom, the last resort is nothing but war. Bhishma and Drona will naturally support Suryodhana as they are sailing with him. Dhritarashtra is more affectionate towards his son. Karna and others will always praise Suryodhana. Therefore, Suryodhana will never heed to our words for peace. War is imminent. We have to send a word to all the kings who are in our favor, inviting them to help us in the war. Suryodhana might have already been on this job. Right-minded persons, however, respond to the request of those that first beseech them. Therefore, we have to invite all the kings even earlier than Suryodhana and seek their help. Let our men be sent to Shalya, Kekaya, Drishtaketu, Jarasanta's son, and other kings seeking their help in the war. This is my sincere advice. In the meanwhile, I can offer my chief priest, a virtuous Brahmin, to be sent to Kaurava to explain our stand clearly. He can speak tactfully with Dhritarashtra, his sons, Bhishma, Drona, and others.
Dharmaraja, follow the words of Drupada. We have all come for the marriage. It is not proper to stay here any longer. We will go back. King Drupada, you are an elderly person. We all will treat you as our guru. Dhritarashtra and Bhishma will always respect your words. Both Drona and Kripacharya are your friends. by your word. I request all of you to go back to your respective places and make preparations for the ensuing war between Pandavas and Kauravas, while Drupada sends the right person to Hastinapura.
O virtuous Brahmin, you are distinguished both for your age and your wisdom. You have to convey Krishna's words tactfully and timely to Dhritarashtra, Bhishma, and others.
Prabhu, I will tell them not to fight hereabout.
Accordingly, Srikrishna, Balarama, and the others went back to Dwaraka. King Bharata and King Drupada are engaging in making preparations for the war.